you, hold on. What are you doing to help your child that's 3 months old by smoking marijuana? Because if you go try to get a job and you test positive, you can't get a job. How's that going to help your daughter?
This courtroom moment takes a sharp turn when a defendant, already out on bond for a serious felony, walks in after making another bad decision. The judge doesn't just question him. He exposes a mindset we often see in sovereign citizen-style thinking, where personal logic overrides the law.
Mr. O'Cleese, when did you smoke pot? Why would you do that when you know you're coming to court for a second-degree felony offense? It's common sense that you're on bond for a felony and you're coming to felony court. No one should have to tell you to follow the law, right? I'm going to raise your bond for, it is a bond condition that you follow the law. So when you made bond, part of your conditions was that you follow the law. You haven't followed the law. I'm going to raise your bond in your case. What was the bond that you made? Let's see if I can figure that out. How old are you?
27.
Yeah.
I never made any mistakes since I quit school. I paid all the time, came to court on time.
You have, are you working?
I'm just lost my job recently for transportation. What I'm saying, I have a newborn, man. My daughter's 3 months. I'm trying my best.
You're trying your, how are you what are you, hold on. What are you doing to help your child that's 3 months old by smoking marijuana? Because if you go try to get a job and you test positive, you can't get a job. How's that going to help your daughter? So you are making mistakes. You're making ridiculous choices. You can go to prison in your case. Hold, don't talk over me. You can go to prison for up to 20 years in this case. And to take a chance while you're out on bond, when you should be trying to get a job, and instead you're out smoking pot, you're not taking care of your daughter. Am I correct?
Judge, if I may, in the past, the court would consider amending his bond conditions for a drug patch in the situation in lieu of raising his bond and putting him back in custody.
Sure.
I'm 27. I've never had any drug charges, anything like that. I'm gonna be honest. I know I shouldn't have been smoking, but in my head, I'm saying, okay, I'm not going for a drug charge. I don't have prior drug charge. I didn't know it was a possibility that I would get to. It's not a problem for me to start smoking. It's not. I could have a tattoo. The bond's been paid on time. I come with it. I'm not a bad person.
Okay.
I just thought, okay, you're not.
Here's the thing. If you can take care of all those things, then you can also hire a lawyer.
I'm just not working. I could have a tattoo on the side. I just stopped working. Just stopped. Let's say my daughter's 3 months. I was working as a certified surveyor.
So, but there's other companies out there that you could be looking to get a job, and they're not going to take you if you're testing positive.
The judge immediately focuses on accountability. The defendant admits to smoking marijuana while out on bond, and instead of excuses working, they backfire. The court makes it clear bond isn't freedom, it's conditional trust, and breaking that trust, especially before a felony trial, signals to the judge that the defendant isn't taking the law seriously at all.
So I'm not saying you're a bad person. Most of the people here that are in front of me aren't bad people. They're people who are making very bad choices, which is what you've done, right? Probably on more than one occasion. So if you don't have a problem doing that, I mean, we've got a couple of things going on here. Number one, if you were working for Zachary, I'm not real sure why I appointed you an attorney back when. Okay. So you should already, if you have all those certifications, there are other companies out there. You don't have criminal history right now. You should be able to get a job. He is already a felon.
Robbery. I'd like to point out to the court, when he was on probation for that robbery, one of the allegations on his motion to revoke, for which he was revoked and given 10 years, was 2 positive samples, one for tetrahydrocannabinol and all the other for barbiturates. So he at least has some problems with drugs.
I was 16. I didn't quite know cases as an adult.
Well, you just said you never had any drug problems.
I never. Just as
I
you
mean,
said, I feel it.
9 years ago, but
I was a baby. I don't remember.
And you've been. in
Okay,
prison
but
most of the time
but
since,
now
so-
you're not a baby and you're still making the same bad decisions. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. If you want to really do what you say you can do, then you're gonna get out there and you're gonna get busy and you're gonna do it. Otherwise, you're gonna be in jail. Couple things, your bond conditions are modified to order that you have a drug patch. You get that drug patch within 24 hours. The initial drug patch obviously is going to test positive, but it shows me quantities, not just that it is, but it's going to qualify it on how much is in your system. Every drug patch, you get it changed every 2 weeks. If you miss one, if you test positive, obviously, then you're going to have a warrant for your arrest and you're going to go back to jail. Do you understand? If that amount is not going down, you will be back in custody. In addition, you will go find a job. You will prove to me that you are doing that. You need to apply for at least 3 jobs a week. You need to be applying for 20 jobs a week. If you really want to take care of yourself and your child, then you should be out there hitting the pavement every single day, finding a job. Clean up, test negative, go get a job if you have these certifications. Prove that you're not still 16 and making those stupid decisions. All right. I'm going to reset your case. You need to stay in touch with Mr. Lewis. I want proof by tomorrow that you have the drug patch. Mr. Lewis, your bondsman can let you know where you can go get that on.
So call the bondsman today when I leave here?
As soon as you leave here, call the bondsman. Actually, before you leave, the probation officer has a list of places that has it. She's going to give it to you right there at that desk. She'll give you a list. You need to go get that on. You need to get a job, start making some money, and potentially be hiring your own attorney. Right now, Mr. Lewis is going to remain your attorney, but I want you to be working on all of those things. Take care of your business. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. This is your only chance on this kind of stuff. Okay. You're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
In the end, the judge doesn't just punish, he sets strict conditions. Drug testing, job applications, constant monitoring. This case shows a clear message. The court isn't against you, but it will not tolerate reckless decisions. One more mistake, and freedom is gone. The real question is, will he change? Or is this just the beginning of a much harsher outcome?